Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Gateway Motorsports Park. My name is John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. It is a joy and a pleasure to have you folks watching tonight. And if you're tuning in on YouTube, you missed the live stream, thank you very much for joining in as well. I am starting 15th. In the number 14, It's Water, I Swear Chevy Impala SS. This is the D-Class series, so no cautions, 30 laps. You know, we're going to start deep in the field here and try to get all we can, and hopefully we end up with a good finish. But I love this track. I'm looking forward to running it this week. This is one of the tracks that I've got a couple wins on the service. So, definitely, you know, between Dover and this track, I'm hoping that this is a real good week for me. We shall see. Just wait for that pace car to drop. He's in.
Pace car's off. Ready.
Peter really waited on that. Now we're going. Going to be interesting going down into one. Everyone's got things settled as we come off of two. Uh-oh. Brophy's in trouble. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything to be gained by shifting there at all. To be honest, it seems like it's about neutral.
0-5.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Inside. Stay on the bottom. Clear.
Oh well.
Still inside.
Lost a little time, but no damage.
Outside. Still out there. You're outside if you want it. Outside. Still out there. 35.81.
Down into turn one again.
You're clear.
Managed to get by Brophy. I love that scheme Brophy's running. That's awesome. So that puts us into 15th. That guy wrecked about... in the 17 there, he wrecked about 3 times before he finally wrecked. And when he did, that was a spectacular one. That put us a little bit behind the rest of the pack there.
32.878. Slow one's in front of you.
And,
I'm going to have a slow one about 4 in front of you.
oh goodness,
Go to the top.
more troubles. Folks are having trouble getting the power down coming off of turn 2. You do have to be somewhat careful with it.
33.482. Working the top. You're clear. Outside. Still out there. Clear.
Got to be careful with how you put the loud pedal down at this track. Can't just stomp on it. You will go around. It is a lever, not a switch. Don't break the egg. Oh, here comes Brophy. Looking to the inside.
Inside, 33.455. Clear.
There's the line we want to be running. Uh-oh. We lost Brophy. Brophy down. Dang it. Right on the bumper of the 18 now. In the slipstream. We're tasting the rainbow. We're going to make a move and look. And he's going around.
clear him.
There we go, 11th place. Skittles down 2 now. Qualifying's one thing, the race is something else entirely. Now we got some open track. Let's see if we can Skittles up, Skittles down. All right.
33.735.
2.3 seconds back of Robert Arts. Let's see if we can close that gap down. Close in on him and Fauzi. And that is a battle going on up in front of us. We might get more Robert Plumley freebies here before this one's over. Not going to count on that, though. There's a lot of good racers up there. I found my line through 1 and 2. I still need to get things sorted in 3 and 4. Yeah, this is a tough track for some folks to figure out. For whatever reason, I've always been pretty decent at it. I just enjoy it. It's so much fun. All right. This turn really reminds me a lot of turn 3 at Phoenix. That was a little bit better through there.
33.2.
Although the lap overall was slower. And Robert Arch goes around. My goodness.
Go high.
Guess he was feeling the pressure. We got a top 10. I think that's the plan, Rapala. I think that's why they made that purchase. Maybe not. But I think that there's a combination of things. They are looking at the Camping World Truck Series and they're trying to get that back to being a healthier series, but they're also looking at and recognizing that both ARCA and K&N have been a legitimate feeder series for them, and I think they're looking to build up and showcase those a bit more. I could be wrong.
33.145.
But the thing is that if you can't... Oh no, Caden, no! No! If you can't get as many, kind of like iRacing, if you're not going to get, you know, your revenue on breadth, on getting a huge fan base,
34.
but you've got a really niche audience that can't get enough of the content, then you go for that. And so, you know, if they can't get enough fans to compete with the NFL, for example, tuning in every day to watch NASCAR on Sundays, but if they can get all those guys, folks tuning in on Sundays to tune in on Saturdays for Xfinity, Fridays for the trucks, and like Thursday and Wednesday night for K&N and ARCA, then you're giving your fans the content that they want, and you're maximizing your fan base. I would love to see more World Outlaws action, actually. I agree with you. We've caught back up to the Skittles franchise here. Bet's closed.
33.68.
Caden's 5.6 back. Didn't look like he actually had a ton of damage, so he might run us down. Am I overdriving it a little bit? Mainly in 3 and 4, right? 1 and 2, I think I'm nailing it about right, but 3 and 4, I might be overdriving just a bit. That's definitely where I keep losing time.
0.507. Slow on the bottom.
Another one having issues. That's Joe Wells. My goodness. The freebies are just piling up here. Now that the tires have worn a little bit, I think I do want the extra revs that come out of downshifting and getting a better run off the corner. Joe! No!
3.5.
Here we go.
Outside. Still there, quarter. Clear high.
Okay, 11, that was cool.
There we go. Setup's a little tight. I don't know, I mean, it feels pretty neutral, to be honest with you. That might be me overdriving the corner that's making it look tighter than it is. Where folks have been struggling and getting into trouble is they are losing the car on exit of 2. I'm closing in on Fauci, but not fast enough.
0.565.
Whew! That's the first time I've been sideways off 2. Yeah, this is Gateway. One of my favorites. Three and a half seconds. I don't think we're going to get him.
1, 4. 10 laps to go, this time by.
I'm driving for it, but oh. Oh no! God dang it. I made fun of everyone else for doing it. And there I go, doing the same dang thing. Guess it had to happen eventually. I had it, I caught it, and then I gave it too much gas and lost it again. Son of a gun. Only lost one spot. But now we got Robert and Ivan right back behind us again.
45.772.
Very easy to do that coming off of 2, like I said. Yeah, that could have been way worse. Dang it, though. Lost that spot and lost any shot that I had at getting another one. Colin Keister's lost his. He's down in pit lane. He did it worse than I did.
33.8.
So we have picked up 8th. Back to where we were. I'm just mad at myself. I like to run clean races. I don't like to make mistakes like that. Nice job winning earlier, by the way, Ian. Congrats to you. That was an impressive run at Dover. I love that track, but I clearly still have a lot to learn in terms of speed there.
33.714.
Can't just ride, though. Got Robert less than a second behind me. Waiting to pounce if I make a mistake or even just slack off a little bit.
I wasn't sure what happened to you.
.884.
Putting a lap on Neil. What might have been. Field's really strung out. That happens at this track too. I use the Fanatec shifter, or Fanatic.
33.975. 5 to go.
However you pronounce it, but yeah, I think it's the Club Sport Elite shifter or whatever they call it. It is so nice. I am a very big fan of all the Fanatec equipment that I've got. Yeah. I mean, I paid about $1,000 for the whole setup.
34.012.
And I mean, basically, the way that I look at it is I had a G27 that lasted me about 2.5 to 3 years. And so, you know, I figure I'm actually saving money because I don't really spend money on any other games now. This is it, so $1,000 a year is less than what I used to spend on all the different Xbox and PlayStation games that I used to get.
33.8.
That's how I justify it to myself.
Few more laps.
Yeah, it's not so much that it's improved my lap times, but my consistency's better. And I get a little bit more feel of the detail in the track now. Whew. Michael Guest is coming up to lap us.
0.88.
Still got a lot to learn to be as good as those top guys. One to go.
34.037.
I like to use that inside tar line is kind of where I like to put my inside tires and basically treat anything below that as the apron. I had forgotten that when I ran qualifying. I probably would have qualified better if I would have remembered that. And then turn 3, I enter about a lane up.
I'm just curious. Going there, Michael.
Nice win, Michael. Good race, guys.
Checker flag. Did a good job there.
That was a war of attrition right there. Nice, Sub Persona. That's good. Enjoy the journey. You're never going to be a rookie again. I've found memories of it. Yeah. We could see what he's doing real quick. Maybe we learned something. It is so much fun.
Okay, guys, here we come around the corner.
All right, here we go. Right into the stall. Boom. 8th place. I'll take that. And the number 14. It might be the most points we get all week. Oh, the best all-around wheel? I mean, the best all-around wheels are direct drive setups that are insanely expensive.
Spun it again. Hit the wall again.
All right, so we wanted to check out Michael Guest. We'll watch his first few laps from the cockpit. Oh. I don't know. I just got the standard one with the Alcantara wrap on it. Apensa, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. I don't think he's actually sawing it that much. There's the shift. I mean, he's running a similar line to what I'm doing. He's just slinging it a little bit better. Who wrecked you, Caden? Oh, Colin did. We got to take a look at that. I gave you a good solid no when I went by you. I felt the pain. It hurt. See, my team car ended like that. Colin ended up getting wrecked later on. Just trying to figure out where I can improve. Is this the only points? There's going to be more strength of field stuff, isn't there? I guess the one tonight won't be a substantial strength of field race. Just trying to take a look at Michael Guest's line here. He's really driving it down hard in there. Picks it up. And I mean, you basically get it straight and just... here goes the pass. Look at this. Well done. Yeah, that strength of field was crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, I bought new. CSL Elite wheel, V3 pedals, and the shifter. You even got by Colin. How did that happen? 9 car really started falling back once he... Oh, wow, look at you. You got to his outside. Nice work, man. You got loose. Yeah, the CSL Elite. Club Sport is more expensive. Yeah, the 2.5. I got the CSL Elite because it's got the brushless motor, which is the newer technology. And from what I was seeing, it seems to be the better wheel for the money. Yeah, I saw that, bro, dog. That sucked, man. I spun it myself, just trying to get a little bit too much. I gave up. I could have been 7th. I was 7th, and I cost myself 1 spot spinning it on my own. So Caden, you were running well, man. 6th place, trying to get around the 9. Look at this. Holy cow. Tryphon Davis, that's another Twitch streamer. Looks like. You did it twice and you didn't finish that far behind me. Oh, here it is. Goes down in. Wheel hopped it. Looked like he tried to keep it off of you. He just overdrove the corner. Thank you for not pulling down and running into me. Fanatec's just better than the Thrustmaster stuff. The motors are more powerful, better technology. It's just, you know, it's similar to the Thrustmaster, it's just more of what the Thrustmaster gives you. Thrustmaster is, so Logitech is better than pretty much anything else. Logitech's basically like entry-level force feedback. Thrustmaster is better than Logitech, Fanatec's better than Thrustmaster, and then direct drive goes on up from there. So now how did Colin bin it? Because he binned it not too long after you did. Trying to work around lap cars. That's not a lap car, Taylor Bowe. That's for position. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That hospital wobble and then boom. Look at that thing standing on its nose. That is a heck of a crash. We gotta watch that again. That looked crazy. Gets it off. Little bite, overcorrects, boom. Stands up on its nose. That looked like Rusty Wallace going down the back straight at Daytona. My goodness. Taylor, I think, still recovered. Yeah, they didn't cost him anything. He still ended up 5th. Whew. What a race. I keep thinking that I might want to add some VR because, I mean, I like the setup that I've got right now, but someday VR might pull me in. Alrighty. Michael Guest with his 7261 iRating. Goodness me. Rip the competition. 137 points for me. I will take that in 8th place. Would have been nice to get the 150 for 7th. 36 iRating, lost .06 safety. Or only 2 incident points, but I also had a couple in practice. Yikes. All right.